Welcome to DM30. Before we get started, let's hit that like button. Hit that like button, greatly appreciated. Today we're talking 85262, the very magical zip code, which if you remember in May, Phoenix Business Journal announced that 85262 had surpassed Paradise Valley as the wealthiest zip code in the Phoenix Metro. So that's big news for the Desert Mountaineers. And also, another surprise for us. Here's a stat about that 85262. The Kolanders of Desert Mountain top 1% in the wealthiest zip code in the Phoenix Metro. So congratulations to Cynthia Kolander. Congratulations to all our clients. So let's jump into some numbers. Friday, July 12th, 2024. This week, the median list price for Scottsdale, Arizona, 85262 is $2,272,500 with a market action index hovering around 31. What is the market action index? This basically compares rate of sales versus inventory and tells us where we are in a buyer's or seller's market. Well, at a 31, we have a slight seller's advantage, largely because of inventory. So in 85262, the inventory has decreased to 220. And from my last video, Desert Mountain's inventory has come off the highs of the 90s down into those low 70s. So that all creates that smaller inventory, which puts a little pressure upwards on the pricing and gives the seller a slight advantage. Now, the one thing that's holding that off a bit is for the last year, we have been seeing an increase in price reductions. And I think that kind of followed when we had that pop in inventory. So it'll be interesting to see how these decreases affect future inventory. So for right now, if we're looking at properties with a price decrease, if we look at the 7-day average, that has recently ticked down, but is still quite high from the January of 2024 low. So we're seeing 45% of the properties take a reduction. The 90-day average is almost 50%. So that's significant. Is that going to tick down as the inventory tightens, or will inventory expand and we will continue to see a price reduction trend? So this leads me to this point. It is very, very important when you list your home, you must be competitively priced so you do not have to make a reduction. Most of the time, not all, most of the time when you have to make a reduction, you're going to spend longer time on market and you're going to end up getting less for the home at the finish line. So that's something to consider. If you'd like a free property evaluation from the Kolanders at Desert Mountain, just shoot me a text or an email or respond in this video. I'll be happy to do that. We'll turn that around real quick for you. We use a bank valuation program that will essentially guide you in the ways of what a bank would think is the property of your home. And that we find is a great launching point to keep both reality in check with what's happening in the market and the most magical zip code in Arizona, 85262. That's all for today. Hit that like button. We'll see you on the next episode of DM30.